I'm just going to stay here for a moment. But welcome everyone. Satnam, it's Candace from Soulfire Social. Pleasure to see you on Thursday morning. We're going to continue doing our very interesting and super woo-woo January classes. A little bit more esoteric, a little bit less physical. This is a really neat class I think you're going to enjoy. So let's go ahead and just get started. Hands down on the knees, eyes closed. Taking a moment to arrive in our space. Just bringing your awareness to the breath, feeling into the body, allowing it to really just kind of drop down into the pull of gravity. When you get your body into alignment, you can feather your nest a little bit, pushing down on the sit bones, reaching high with the crown, dropping the jaw, releasing the tongue, eye gaze at the third eye. Let's take a breath in. And on the exhale, visualize sending down that root, that anchor, that release, down through the root chakra, through the floor, through the crust of the earth. Just starting to send it down. Let's do that in 3 breaths. Another deep inhale in. Release, drop it down further. Another deep inhale as far as it can go. Maybe hold it there at the top for the moment and take another sip in. We can always fit in a little more prana. Releasing, dropping down until you really feel a connection. The anchor locks, the root connects all the way down. And feel into that. Push down through the sit bones, then tilt the hips forward. Let the belly get soft. Rise up through the chest. Let the shoulders drop. Crown comes high. We elongate through the spine. Let's take another deep inhale here. Great big sigh out. Bring the hands out in front of us, rubbing the palms together vigorously, creating warmth, creating heat, creating energy. Bring that new energy right into our heart space. Thumbs connect at the sternum, 4 fingers pointing up, pointing out. We prepare to tune in. Deep inhale in to begin. Namo Gurudev Namo. Namo Gurudev Namo. Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale in, bowing to the infinite wisdom, bowing to the wisdom within, golden cord connecting to all of the teachings, all of the knowledge. Release the breath, let the elbows drop. Prayer opens into the lotus cup. What's on your mind? Take the time to bring into awareness the things that are distracting you. What's taking you out of that flow, out of that space of awareness, out of that being present right here, right now? Place it in the cup and use your breath to bring prana up into the mindscape. Allow yourself to release the energy down towards the heart. Take a moment to do that, to really allow the energy and the electricity of the active mind to just flow back to the heart space, bringing a calm sense of just clarity and being. Next inhale, take all of those thoughts up, give them up to the divine. Stretch, 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 let them be held. Turn the palms out, and with great intention and awareness of your field, sweep through it, clear it out. Create that space around you that is only yours, that little cocoon of your energy. Fingertips touch the earth. Feel the support. Take another deep inhale. Energy in, that's the prana and the prana. The exhale, release apana, energy down through the root, grounding, feeling, holding on to the space beneath us. And then another inhale up to the crown, conscious of that 1,000-petaled lotus, that desire for awakening, opening it up to connect up to source. Release the breath. Bring the hands out in front of your heart space. Shoulders are fully relaxed. Only the top part of the pinky, the top segment of the pinky touches. The other fingers are separate and they're cupped a little bit. We eye gaze down. We tilt our Jalandhara Bandha down. Eye gaze down through the opening. Eyes 1/10 open. We whistle with an inhale through the mouth. If you can't whistle, don't worry. Just stick your tongue out a little bit so that the air comes around the tongue. So it's a... And you get as much prana in as you can. Like whistle in, breathe in through that rounded lips as much as you can. Hold it. And then the exhale is in 4 segments out. The goal is on that 4th exhale that all of the prana is out. You feel depleted, you feel the prana is out, and then we fill up that balloon, that body, that being with as much prana. Expand your aura out. You hit the top, you hold it. The body is expanded, the field is expanded. Exhale. Continue at your own pace, in and out. Finish the one you're on and do one more. Hold the mudra, but close the eyes when you finish that. We hold this space, this breath, this mudra is all about regenerating our energy. It's about calming the nervous system, balancing the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, coming into balance. So just breathe here, holding this mudra. Notice what's happening in the third eye space. Just relax deeply into your own awareness. The kriya we're about to do is all about understanding the relationship between two of the yogic bodies, the pranic body, the breath, and the physical body. It's about understanding where we have control and where we think we may have control, but we may not. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Know that while you do that, notice how the body expands, the chest rises. Also be aware that your field is expanding. Release the breath slowly. Let everything just release any tension. Let the hands come back down to the floor beside you, palms onto the earth. Extend your legs out straight. We're just going to push down with our sit bones. Flip the right palm up. Inhale, sweep over, and I want you to really focus on pushing that right sit bone down. And then feel the stretch through the hip, through the waist, through the upper torso, through the armpit. Then really stretch the arm. You can bend the left elbow. Really reach, but don't lift up the hip. Just get that stretch. It's like you're stretching from the sit bone to your fingertips. Maybe put all of the fingers together. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, release, stretch further. Then sweep through your field and let's do the other side. Right palm hits the earth, left palm flips up. Inhale, sweep and stretch. Release the breath, keep the stretch. One more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel it all through that left side of the body. And sweep the field and start to inhale. Exhale, sweeping up and over. Releasing, coming back. I want you to pay a lot of attention. Where do you need this? If you need to stay for an extra breath to get into the body and stretch through it, that's what you do. Really listen to yourself today. I feel like this is a month of super heightened inner awareness. So much external activity, whether it's in the cosmos, the solar flares, everything that's going on in the world, and we are just kind of sweeping our field here, tuning inwards, starting with us. Go ahead and come to the center. Have the arms up, palms facing forward. Push down with the sit bones. Reach up. Make sure that Jalandhara Bandha is engaged, so you're just this beautiful kind of channel here. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, flow forward. And flow forward over the legs. I know we're not really warmed up yet, so don't worry if you can't touch your toes. Drop the heads, bend the elbow, and just stay here for a moment. Take a couple of breaths, just folding forward. Then we're going to do a couple of just bends. We'll do 5. Inhale, sweep up. And tilt back to the point that you engage your core. Then exhale, sweep forward. Let's do 5 of those. Releasing the breath. Inhale up. Stretch, reach, bend. Exhale, fall forward. Release, 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 release. Inhale up. Sweep up. Feel the stretch through the rib cage. Really open up. You're gazing through the third eye up at the heavens. Release, fall forward. Bending from the waist. Inhale up. Exhale, flow forward. Last one. Inhale up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Bend it back, engage the core. Exhale, flow forward. Stay down. One more inhale. Exhale. Slide the hands up the legs. Do a little rub of the knees, top and bottom. Get in there. Release any tension. We're going to be sitting for a few minutes here. So make sure that your knees are feeling good. Slowly slide. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Butterfly. Pull the heels in towards the groin. Interlace the hands over the toes in a Venus lock. You pick which side. Left thumb on top, feminine. Right thumb on top, masculine. Bring those heels in as close to the groin as you can. Push the knees down as you stretch through. Chest comes up. Crown is high. And we're just going to stretch those hips. Inhale, bring those knees up as far as you can. Exhale, release. And really do it slow. I want you to feel that opening through the hips. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, push them down, and at the same time, you reach that crown up high, chest is lifted. Knees up. Go at your own pace, feel into it. One more. And then just take 30 seconds to just butterfly the knees up and down, just shifting and moving energy through that kind of whole hip area, down in the colon, the lower intestine. Push your root down, get the crown high, and just flutter. Deep inhale in, down towards the root. Push those knees down as far as you can. Reach that crown high now. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha for the first time today. Up, in, locking in the energy at the root. Activating that Kundalini in the second and third vertebra, bringing it through the sacral waters, inviting it up. Pull in at the navel. Pull up on the diaphragm, Uddiyana Bandha. Tilt your chin a little bit more. Gaze at that third eye, and the crown is high. Hold it. Release. Chin, diaphragm, Mula Bandha, and the breath. Everything gets soft. Slowly cross your legs back over into an easy pose. Grab your meditation cushion if you need. We're sitting here for a moment. If at any point you need to stretch out your legs or shift position, go ahead and do that. The left hand is down here on the left knee. The right arm comes, so the right elbow is bent, and my hand is out, just palm facing down here. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to take, all the fingers are together, you're going to take your hand, you're just bending at the waist, as far right, center, as far left, center. And you're going to observe this. You're going to watch it very closely. And you're going to, like, one side might go further than the other, but it's literally a little process of control. So if we start in the center, inhale, take it right, exhale, center. Inhale, take it left, exhale, center. Go at your own pace, but all we're doing here is observing this movement. And I just want to read you. So sometimes your hand will move in a direction a little more or less. The direction or the angle might feel wrong. And you might feel like, oh wait, that's not what I'm trying to make happen. You'll see there is a difference between the command that you send to your hand and its obedience. So, observe. Okay, now bring the other hand up. The thumbs come close to touching but not touching. All of the hands, fingers are open, and what you're going to do is you're going to observe, and I want you to just bend only the pinky fingers. Try and do that. Only the pinky fingers together. Release. Now, looking at your hands, bend only the ring fingers. You really have to concentrate here. Release. Bend only the middle finger. See if you can do it. You got to work on it. Work with the other fingers. Command that only the middle fingers bend. Release. The index finger. Only bend the index finger. The other fingers are separate and straight. Release. Then start again. Pinkies, ring, middle, index. Pinkies, ring, middle, index. Keep trying. Total focus. Total focus. As we try and coordinate this, you start to realize you have two brains, not just one. Both movements will never be exactly the same, no matter what you do. It's a physical wonder. Helps us to realize that things we think are totally under our control are not. But it's not a handicap, it's just awareness and reality. around. Really focus here. But be okay with it being imperfect. Isn't that interesting? And when you're done, simply hold the hands where they are. Close the eyes. Drop the hands slowly down onto the knees. Feel into the body. Take a nice long deep inhale in. It's like you're flushing out the system. Great big sigh. And I just want to read you what it says about this work that we're doing. So just breathing normally here, and it says the work we are doing today is very important. We have one, the central nervous system. When that central nervous system gets frayed and out of control, it becomes more challenging for us to take in prana, taking in whether it's the breath, the energy. You know, you get kind of breathing smaller and smaller the more wound up you get. This is about understanding and experiencing the inflow of the pranic body into the nervous system as it calms, as it expands, the relationship between the physical body, the nervous system, and the prana. Nice long deep inhale in. Great big vibrating sigh out. Now go ahead and come standing. So we're going to place our hands on our knees. Your feet can be a little bit apart, and it's kind of like you're just sitting down. So you don't want to be over like this. You want to be like, you know, if you were sitting down on a chair. We do the best we can. Just find that posture. And the head is just going to be not down, but not up. No pressure on the cervical spine. And I just want you to breathe. We're here for 3 minutes. This is all about finding flexibility rather than rigidity between the functional body and the commanding body. Just sit. Breathe. Really push your feet into the earth. You have that support. It's like you've got roots holding you steady. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Find your flow here. One more minute. See if you can go a little deeper. Straighten the back a little more. See if you can get the weight equal between the toes and the heels. down a little further. Deep inhale down to the root. Press your feet into the earth. Hands on the knees. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. And as you start to pull in on the navel, start to rise slowly. Pull in at the navel, and it's like someone's pulling you from the crown of your head up, 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 up. Keep squeezing and holding until you are fully erect. Chest is high, shoulders down, crown is even higher. Release, let go. Palms face forward. Inhale, sweep up into prayer. Push the feet down as you reach the fingertips up super duper high. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha now. Visualize that Shakti energy breaking through blocks throughout the body, clearing your energetic field inside. Exhale, pull it down to the heart. Prayer lands at the heart space. Drop there for a moment, deep inhale in. Flip the prayer energy all the way down into the lower triangle. Release. Go ahead and come down onto your mat again. Left leg is out in front. Left foot, or right foot, sorry, sole of the foot comes into the left thigh. Make sure that leg is straight out in front of you. If you need a bolster or anything, feel free to grab it, but you're right here with flexed feet. Now we're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale, we're going to stretch forward. Now if you can, grab onto the toes, onto the feet. You want to get as low down as you can. If not, just grab the ankles, but I want you to hold on here, drop the head, and you're really pushing in with the sit bones so you get that big stretch through the back. You should feel it through the kidneys, through the adrenals, the whole lower back getting stretched along with kind of the hamstrings as well. Just go ahead and start breathing. Feel the expansion of the prana through the whole body on those big inhales. You feel it all the way down to the lower back. Get that prana in the mid back. Open up the back of the heart space and drop further with every exhale. Make them long and deep. One more minute. Release, switch to the other side, same thing, we're getting our stretch in before we do the big posture. So left foot into right thigh, right leg straight, inhale up, fold forward, grab where you can, drop the elbows, drop the head. 1 minute of really long, deep breathing, as long in and as long out as you can. posture. So come back to the left leg out in front. Now, if you can stay with the first posture we did if this is not an option, but what it asks us to do is bend the right knee, put the heel in the perineum, so the heel goes right in between the anus and the sex organs, and you find a balance. If you don't have a good balance, you can use a bolster over here on that left hip. Now, this is not easy what they're asking us to do, and I can't do it fully, so I'm going to show you what they invite us to do. We're meant to lift this leg up somehow, so we have to get the heel up. So I found I can do it if I put my left hand down and I reach my right arm up, okay? But if you can lift this together, I mean, well done you. I'm working on it still. All of us have different lengths of arms and legs, but here's the key. We have to do this with the Satali breath. So it's in through the mouth, rolled tongue. And if you can't roll your tongue, don't worry, just stick it out. You want the prana to get on the saliva and around the tongue. So it's tongue comes in, exhale out the nose. And what we're doing is we're bringing this deep into the intestines and the colon with this lift. We're going to have 1.5 minutes on each side. So let me get us right in there. Okay, we're exactly right here. So lift that leg, whatever way, maybe you can do it with the right hand down. Lift it up, drop the head, Satali breath. Out the nose, just do the best you can. Deep inhale, Satali breath. Bring the tongue in, press it to the roof of the mouth and squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Release. Ooh, switch sides. I know this one's not easy. We find a way to get however it is, whatever it looks like. Okay. Leg straight, heel on the perineum or foot, sole of the foot here. Get your reach, get your lift in whatever way you can. Okay, let's go. Satali breath. Out the nose. Thirty more seconds, you've got this. Let all the breath out, Satali breath in. Tongue goes through the roof of the mouth, close the mouth, squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Pull the navel back towards the spine. together, knees out. Have a little relief. If you need to shake the legs out for a minute, go ahead and do that if you want a massage. But try and keep the energy in. We meet with the soles of our feet touching, and this is where it gets real fun, you guys. There's a whole lot of interesting postures we're going to be doing now. Put your hands around your toes, that Venus lock, and get yourself really connected to the earth. We're going to be rising up right here. We're going to be holding that. Let me just check one thing. Okay. So we are going to hold this posture, this balance right here. We're going to stick our tongue out as far as we can, and for 1.5 minutes, we're doing a dog panting breath. It's going to activate the monkey gland on the tongue, totally detoxifying. So get that tongue out. Like this is the most natural thing in the world. Get the stretch on the tongue for sure. Okay, deep inhale in. Tongue comes in, tongue to roof of the mouth. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Hold it, pull the navel back. Make sure your chin is tilted down so that energy can rise. Eye gaze, third eye. Take another sip in, keep squeezing and holding. Really press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, connecting that throat chakra up to the third eye. Ooh, release. Slowly drop the feet down. Rock yourself up. Push the sit bones down to the earth. Push the knees down. Reach the crown up high. Really stretch. Feel into how perfect that channel is from your root to the crown. See the Shushmana, that central channel. Deep inhale down to the root. Flood the root with prana. Lock it in with that Mula Bandha. Activate. Tickle that Kundalini. Let it rise. Navel pulls it higher. Diaphragm pulls it higher. Jalandhara Bandha pulls it higher. Hold it. Release all of the bandhas. All of the breath. Let the legs come out in front of you. Again, stretch. Little knee massage here, and we are going to come over onto our bellies into a sphinx or a cobra. We're going to be here for a little while, so make sure you're in a posture which is right for you. I'm going to be in sphinx with my legs a little open so as not to put any pressure on my lower back. Forearms solid on the earth. Now we're going to be doing 3 interesting things here. The first one, we're going to be just kind of popping the mouth open like pull the lips in and then they just pop together. Okay, it's gonna feel weird. It gets a little kooky feeling after about 30 seconds. We're gonna do that first. And then we're gonna just be scrunching up our nose, like on an inhale, like scrunching it as much as we can, and then releasing. Scrunching, releasing. And then, on the third one, sorry, I should be looking at you, we're going to open up our lower jaw like a cow chewing cud. You're gonna really make that. I'm thinking I'm so glad I don't have children that are going to watch this and show it to their friends. If you're going to be like really working that jaw. So let's get started here. And so we're going to start, get your posture. If you're up in Cobra, that's great. But we're here for a while. So let's start, minute and a half. I want to get the timer on for this. Okay, minute and a half with just the, go ahead and begin. Instructions say it's a funny feeling, but keep doing it. Oh, yeah. 20 more seconds, keep going. Tilt the head back a little, get a little action in your cervical spine. And stop. Start to inhale, scrunch the nose up as much as you can. Really get it all the way up. And then exhale through the nose, release. Scrunch the nose up. Let it go down. Scrunch the nose up. Let it go down. Continue. It's a bit rapid, but it's intense up, intense out. One more deep inhale, nose all the way scrunched. Hold it for a minute. Maximum scrunch. Release, maximum release. Lower jaw like you're chewing cud. Mouth is open, you are just rotating that jaw. Switch directions whenever you feel called. Move it in all ways. hold the breath, squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Pull the navel back off the mat. Elevate through the chest, tilt the head back, gaze up towards the heavens through the third eye. Get the stretch in the cervical spine. Then slowly release. Lay yourself down. First the belly, the ribs, the breast, down. Tilt the head so the third eye connects. Release. Take a deep inhale here. Let go, sink your body further onto the floor. Pull your feet towards one another. We're going to use our hands to push back into a child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes touching. Allow the buttocks to sink to the heels and stretch yourself out. It's like the fingertips are going maximum forward and the hips are pushing down maximum back. Third eye lands and we keep breathing, we keep stretching. Fill up with prana and stretch. Expand through the entire back body like you're trying to pop open your angel wings. Stretch. And when you release that breath, you let your body just come closer and closer to the earth. Consciously, deep inhale down to that root. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Visualize activating now. Red root, Muladhara. Sacral waters, creativity, passion, orange. Fire at the navel, courage, determination. Open it up, bring it up to your green air energy of your heart, Anahata. Throat, third eye, crown. Hold. Pull the navel even tighter up. Release. Slowly start to walk yourself back into an easy pose. Grab your meditation cushion if you need it. You want to find a very comfortable space. The next 11 and a half minutes. Okay, so have the arms straight out to the sides. I want you to kind of pick a bird of flight, be an owl, be a hawk, be an eagle, be a seagull, be a pelican, be a firefly, whatever it is. Kind of visualize you're embodying that. We're going to go on a little adventure. We are going to fly and move, and we're going to find that flow in the neutral mind. The arms are going to be moving. You can either move them this way, or we can actually, I think, this way, right? So you're kind of flying like this. And you're trying to keep the arms straight. I find when it gets hard holding the arms straight, if I kind of flow it a little, I get there. Please notice at some point, I did this the other day, I had to kind of come down and fly like this because my shoulders got sore. That's okay. But what we're trying to do is keep the same rhythm the entire time. So I wouldn't start off like this. I would start off with something that can be consistent. We're creating in the brain like this great flow state. So let me get our music, and then we're going to do that. Your eyes are going to hold your posture the whole time. And we are there. We're here for 11 and a half minutes. So let's get there. Okay. Here we go. Exactly 11 and a half minutes, this song. Take flight when you're ready. See where your third eye takes you. Where's your adventure?
Salt on
dropping down. Nice long deep inhale in. Hold the breath, squeeze and pull, Mula Bandha. Reaching up, wings spread. Exhale, land, sweep your arms down. Grounding, landing, coming back. When the fingertips touch, return back into the physical form. Nice long deep inhale in. Hold the breath. Squeeze and pull, Mula Bandha. Crown high. Eye gaze, third eye. Release, press the palms into the earth. Without opening the eyes, lie yourself back onto your backs. Come into corpse pose. Let the body release. Let the anchor hold you in support. Let your spirit be free.
In my second visit to India, took me aside and said to me, Ramdas, love everybody. And I said, I can't. My mind is full of judgments. He said, Ramdas, love everybody and tell the truth. And those instructions have been my guide to my sadhana. And my sadhana has led to my soul. And souls love each other and tell the truth.
Take a nice long deep inhale here. Release the breath. Bring the right knee up towards the chest. Make some circles stretching through the hip. You feel good and complete there. Take the left hand, bring the right knee across the body. Stretch, right arm goes out, head faces that way. Just breathe. Release. Slowly switch sides, go at your own gentle pace. Release, come to the center, both knees up, gently rocking side to side. Drop to one side in the fetal posture, cradle the head. Place your hand on your heart, other hand on the heart, and just breathe. Feel the physical body shift and move with the pranic body. Be aware of the field expanding and contracting. Notice how deeply you can breathe into this body now. Breath out on the next exhale, and then use the next big inhale to rise with eyes closed up into your meditative posture, hands in Gyan Mudra. Perfect your posture. And just connect the breath with the body and with the field. And breathe all the way in, all the way out. to go. Hands to the heart.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way Deep inhale, prayer rises up.
Male beings, no peace, male yoga practice, contribute to the well-being of all. We exhale, we bring our prayer down. Peace to all, light to all, truth to all, love to all. I'm down giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you, blessing us, all of our prayers, hopes, and dreams. As we rise up, we inhale to lift the body, filling it with that beautiful prana, expanding our fields, releasing the breath, dropping into that physical body, hands into prayer. We greet one another with a Satnam.